Hey everybody, it's Big John back again. I've had quite a few people ask me about doing an EDC update, as it's been a few years, so a couple at least. So we're going to do that today. First off, I smoke. I've went back and forth between smoking and vaping a few times in the last 4 or 5 years. Currently, I'm smoking standard cheap cigarettes and a Bic lighter. I've been carrying this as a wallet. It's not a Ridge, it's a knockoff off of Amazon, but it's held up pretty well. I can't remember the actual brand name of it, and it's not real carbon fiber, I don't think. It's got a pocket clip that can go on, money clip thing that can go on it. I don't ever use that because I just slip it in the pocket like that. I don't typically carry a lot of cash with me. So, as my keys, let me get a hold of them. So that is my keys. It's just a sling swivel hook and a sling swivel for a rifle with all the keys on it. That S-Beaner, that houses just the keys to my 2 trucks. One for my 2008 and the one for Daryl. Then I have my key for my storm door, and a key for my toolbox, my roll cart. And then in this came with the wallet. That was a package deal for like 20 bucks on Amazon. And that is the keys to both of my gun cabinets, the key to my garage, the key to this barn, and the key to the front door of the house. An LED version of a solitaire, Maglite solitaire. Everybody's seen those, they know what they are. Leatherman Micra. Best pair of scissors and multi-tool, period. Even though I always carry my Leatherman. Wave. Vortex branded microfiber towel that pulls out of there. It's actually pretty good size. It's in that neoprene sleeve. And that's just for like wiping my glasses off, cleaning my glasses off, that kind of thing. Because I do wear glasses. So then that goes with this eyeglass screwdriver. And I think the last thing on there is the Tops emergency whistle. So there are some changes coming to this. I think some magnetic disconnects for a couple of things to try to slim it up, ease it up. Maybe I could probably do it with a smaller light. I don't know. I just like having all that stuff with me because this is what's with me all the time, whether I'm at work or what. As far as a knife goes, my rat one is still in the mix. It's just not out here, and neither is my Leatherman Wave. But everybody has seen a Leatherman Wave and knows what that is. But other than the rat, the Manix 2 lightweight and CTS BD1, and the Benchmade Presidio 2 and S30V are kind of my go-tos. The rat one is in a D2. I have Osate and a D2 version. If you've seen other videos, I go over that. Just one of my favorite all-around strong beater knives. For the price, you can't beat them. Even though I have, you know, $150 knives now, I still carry the $30 Aus-8 rat because it's easy to sharpen and it just takes a beating. I still carry the D2 rat, which is $50 or so. But yeah, other than the Leatherman, that's what's on me at all times. I usually have a flashlight in my pocket in case I don't have my keys exactly handy. I usually have a main light, which for the last year and a half or so has been this Olight i5T EOS. And if you look at it, it's been pretty beat up, pretty abused. It's patinaed pretty well. But I lost the pocket clip off of it. So I'm thinking, sorry, I'm smoking. I'm thinking I'm gonna get another pocket flashlight. I'm actually looking at the Lumen Top EDC AA. I like the AA size. The single AA size, just for my big hands, fits perfect with the tail clicky. And that's the second Olight flashlight that I've lost the pocket clip off of. Actually, the other one is right over here. It's also a single AA. The S1A Baton. It's an older model. Those are both single AA's. I wish I could find pocket clips for them, but at least right now in today's market, I can't find pocket clips. So, and I haven't tried contacting Olight, and I know the copper version is out of stock or out of production. It was a special edition, so I'm probably never going to get a copper pocket clip for it, but it is what it is. The Lumen Top that I'm looking at is almost identical in size to that i5T. I just thought I'd try a different brand. So that's pretty much what's with me all the time other than my Wave. And yeah, then this is with me just about everywhere. Goes in my lunchbox at work, rides in my lunchbox. When I'm not at work, it's either with me loose or it's inside that pack, which we will go over later in a separate video. But if I open that up, I forget, I've had this so long. I think it was in my last EDC video. I'm not sure what model this is. It's not the micro or the mini. It's just kind of the regular EDC organizer. Nothing on the back side. Right in the Rain notepad up here. That's it. I flip it open. I got some extra allergy medicine here. Money clip with $25 in fives, ones. Little small adjustable wrench, Swedish nut lathe, if you would. Because I work with trucks, drive trucks, so sometimes you got to tighten something up. It's just handy to have that. Micro USB cable. I have Android devices, so that's and my headphones, my wireless headphones, charge off a USB. So I'm still running an old set of Bluetooth headphones, cable charge, and I think that's about all that's in that pocket. There's some duct tape down in there and some Ballistol wipes down in there. Bits, just an assortment of different bits. A little bitty pair of channel locks. or vice grips, sorry, little bitty set of vice grips. That is just a 1/4 inch bit driver for the bits to go in. And I have ground the bottom of it down. I don't know if it'll focus on that real well, but I've ground that down so it'll fit in the bit driver on the Leatherman, and instead of buying the bit extender from Leatherman, I had 10 of these laying around, so I just ground one down to fit. And then mini LED mag lights at 2 AAA, actually fairly bright. I mean, nothing crazy. It's not a 600 lumen light, but it does everything I need to do. And then I got a bullet pencil, just a clicky pen, and a marker, permanent marker. There's some bandages and a microfiber cloth back in there. That was in my last video. That's just a pry bar, EDC pry bar that I made out of an old file. Yeah, I just took it to the grinder and filed that down and made me a little pry bar. You can still see the file teeth on the sides. And it's got a little paracord lanyard with a compass on it. And the only other thing, this stick of glue, and I don't know what to call it. It's some kind of old school pipe liner glue. My dad worked on the pipeline years and years ago, 40-ish years ago, and he somehow ended up with a case of this. And that's about 1/4 of a stick to, maybe 1/3 of a stick. And you heat it up with a torch or a lighter, and it will bond anything to anything. So this is kind of there as a emergency fix it. Actually, yesterday I glued the window switches back together in my mom's car with that. Just as a quick fix. And then up here is the fob from my 2008 Silverado, because will ever lock it. I live out in the middle of nowhere, and I work at a pretty secure facility, and I just don't see the need to lock my vehicle very often. So that is about it. The only other thing is this is hot, is my Smith & Wesson 637 airweight. So 5-shot J-frame, aluminum frame. Not much to say about it. It's a 637 with a bobbed hammer. It was a special edition, the Wyatt deep cover, Gunsmoke edition. I'm not a crazy fan of all the writing on it, but it's a performance center model, and it has a really smooth trigger. I did paint the green on the sights so you can see them a little better, and changed the clip grip that I don't like because it was plastic and it didn't line up with the frame very good, with a pair of Hogue rubbers. So that's with me about everywhere I go, unless I'm at work. Carrying Golden Sabers in it, Remington Golden Saber, 125 grain plus P's. Yeah, that is my EDC right there. Next video, we'll hit the bag. Thanks for watching.